Hi everyone, Jana here with a quick update on immigration laws in Germany. Some time ago, the German government passed a new Skilled Immigration Act, and this act is becoming effective in several different steps. Some of these changes became effective on 1st of November, so I think it's about time to give you a short summary and overview of the most important implications of the new Skilled Immigration Act. These changes are especially relevant for everyone who's applying for an EU blue card in Germany and persons who already hold a blue card in another European country. There have been changes to the minimum salary requirements, so the new salary requirements are significantly lower than they were before. Also, there will be more target groups that will be eligible for the EU blue card in the future. And there's more mobility across European countries for persons who already hold an EU blue card, as well as easier family reunification within Germany. First of all, let's take a look at the minimum salary requirements in place. So far, apart from a few other criteria, you had to make minimum 58,400 euros annual gross salary in order to be able to apply for an EU blue card, unless you were working in a shortage profession. So for shortage professions, there was a lower salary threshold in place. Right now, with the changes, you need to make less money. So the minimum salary threshold has been reduced to 43,800 euros for general professions. If you are working in a shortage profession, it's even less. In that case, it's about 39,800 something. You can look up the exact number on our HalloGermany blog or also on the Make It in Germany website. That's super helpful. Apart from these salary requirements, the list of people who can apply for the EU blue card has also been broadened a bit. I already mentioned the list of shortage professions, right? So this list is still there, but there have been new professions added to this list. So far, for instance, if you were an engineer, you would definitely belong to a shortage profession. Now we have new professions like teaching or persons working in construction management who can also benefit from this salary threshold for shortage professions. You can take a look at this list. I'm going to link the list in the comments, so feel free to take a look at it if you're not sure that you belong to a shortage profession. In addition, there's a new target group that has been added, and that's a group of graduates. So if you graduated within the last 3 years, either in Germany or abroad, you can also benefit from this fixed reduced salary threshold. And I think that's a very big change because it also gives people access to the EU blue card, even though they don't work in a shortage profession. In addition to that, there's a really big change for people who work in IT or software development. So far, we had this IT specialist title that I talked about in a few other videos. Now, even if you don't hold an academic degree, you will be able to apply for an EU blue card if you have minimum 3 years of work experience. So far, the only option you had if you were not an academic degree holder and working in the IT domain was to apply for an IT specialist title or a skilled workers title. Now, with these new changes, IT specialists and software developers will be the only target group that will have access to the EU blue card without holding an academic degree. So that's a really, really big change, and I think that's going to make a big difference for people who are moving here. Another big change concerns the link between qualifications and the actual job you're taking up. So in the past, we were really struggling a lot when we were handling relocation cases because we often had candidates who, for instance, had an engineering degree but were working in project management. And in that case, the German authorities would say, we need proof of a qualification in line with your job. And of course, this qualification also needs to be recognized. And I know that there are a lot of people who have probably studied in one field, who hold an academic degree, but have moved into another professional field over time. And this link has been abandoned now. Another really great change, I think, which is going to save us a lot of hassle in the future. So right now, if you are holding an academic degree in a profession that you are no longer working in, for instance, if we return to my previous example, if you hold an engineering degree but you're now working in project management or another field, there will no longer be any issue. You still need to provide proof of a recognized qualification, in most cases an academic degree, unless you work in IT or software development. If you don't hold an academic degree but any other kind of qualifications, you still need a recognition, but in that case you will most likely be able to apply for a skilled workers residence permit. Another field where there have been a lot of changes is mobility for EU Blue Card holders. So for instance, if you have an EU Blue Card from another European country, you will now be able to enter Germany without applying for a visa first if you're coming here for business purposes for a short-term stay. If you have held this EU Blue Card for more than 12 months, you can even come to Germany and apply for a residence permit directly, meaning you don't have to go through all the steps abroad and apply for a visa first. You can simply enter Germany, get set up, convert your EU Blue Card from another European country into a residence permit in Germany, and then start working. If this whole topic of visa and residence permit is a bit confusing for you, then I would suggest you to take a look at this video, which I'm going to link for you here, where I have explained the difference between these two titles. In addition, there will be easier family reunification now. And this is really great. And it's just the first step. There will be more changes to this coming up. So right now, if you're already living in another European country with an EU Blue Card and your family members have joined you, for instance, your spouse, then they will easily be able to move with you if you're planning to move to Germany. They don't need to apply for a visa anymore. They can simply enter Germany with you and convert their residence permit directly into a residence permit in Germany. In addition, you no longer need to provide proof of secured livelihood, meaning that you're making enough money to take care of your entire family. And also, you no longer need to provide proof of sufficient living space. And this has been a real hassle for a lot of candidates in the past, because in some cities it simply takes some time until you're set up, right? So this is no longer the case if you're moving here from another European country. So these are some of the changes that have become effective on November 1st. There will be more really significant changes coming up next year, and I will definitely keep you updated on this. Among others, there will be family reunification with parents as well. So far, it was only possible to bring your spouse and your kids to Germany. In the future, this will also be possible for your parents. And there will be new things coming up, like the opportunity card, which some of you may have heard of. So no worries, I'm going to keep you informed about all these changes on this YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to the HalloGermany YouTube channel until now, I think this would be a very good point of time to do so if you found this update helpful. Do also leave me your comments. Let me know if you have already applied for an EU Blue Card now in November, if you were aware of these changes. Also, any kind of experiences with the new regulations that have just become effective would be super helpful for me, because this is also a new framework for everyone working in relocation. And the more information I have, the more information other candidates have, the easier the visa application processes and residence permit application processes will be for everyone. So do share your experiences here under this video and also other videos on my channel. I would really appreciate that. Thank you and see you soon.